Hey everybody, how is life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love for July 21st, 2020, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to in time, let me know what brings you here. Let me know if you have questions about booking your own personal reading. This is a general collective reading, so it's not going to make sense to everybody, so don't force it if it doesn't. That being said, I was guided to kick this reading off with the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reid. What came out? Serendipity. Hello, Captain Alignment. Are we afraid of something getting a little too close to us? How are we getting in our own way with this? So we have Orphan in reverse, Breathe in reverse, Imagine upright by the book upright. So this is saying that you're in alignment, but this is where the shadow work is starting to come in. Why are you afraid of intimacy? Why are you afraid of letting people in close? Is this speaking towards you keeping yourself somehow safe? At what point is it no longer safety, but rather than self-sabotage? That being said, how is this showing up in your life? Well, procrastination, laziness. Well, actually, that can go with procrastination, but it's this idea of perfectionism and also just trying to keep yourself feeling safe, the I can do it attitude. I love it, but don't let it be something that causes a certain demise in this point. It's not going to be that kind of demise, so don't sweat that. What are you doing? You're reimagining the future. There's a lot of things in effect right now. Cause and effect, karma and effect, everything. There's no shortage of it. I love it. There's no spiritual bypassing on this. You can't have any shortcuts. You have to remain completely in alignment. How are you going to do that? Well, get out of your own way with this. Release, surrender, all those things. Whatever you have done to get into this flow state that has been going almost a little too easy, don't sweat it. This is alignment. You can have independence and still collaborate. You can still work with people. You can still connect. Don't be afraid of connecting. It's not an illusion like past events were. This is what we are kicking this off with. So yeah, again, general collective for July 21st, 2020, also timeless. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear my son yelling at his video game in the background. He's pissed. I don't even know what he's playing. 14. All right, so what's going on right now? Damn, okay. Okay. What does it even mean for you to be happy? I think this is something that is so new and virginal to you that you have to really evaluate. Is this your happiness? You have to let go of the expectations and the criteria that you thought how this was supposed to look, how you were supposed to feel in this, and the work that was involved. This mindset has long expired. This is something that has been eluding you in the past. It's not congruent to what is right now. And I think that's something that is jarring you, because something that is sparking your interest is not what you would have thought in the past. And you're still holding to that idealization super tight. But why? What's coming in is so much better than what you would have settled for. And I am never one about settling. Fuck settling. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, sometimes language gets a little creative. Yeah, colorful. The happy, the not for you. Whatever it was that you have clung on to that was so idealistic, reevaluate it. This may be something where it's an outdated belief, it's an outdated thought pattern, it's just not you. As you've grown and evolved, so have your likes, your wants, your needs as a person. All of that has changed. So let this go. Otherwise, you are just going to start getting more into resistance mode, actually. Getting what you want and not being happy in that moment. So it's like, I finally got this. Why the hell am I still unhappy? Well, because this shit is not it anymore. It was a great idea. It was a great goal. Let's move on. You're moving on. All right. So where are we taking this next? What is the deal with this? I'm actually still pulled to this deck. Yin and to the sea. I'm going to keep it up like this. Let go, for Christ's sakes. The yin. Love yourself enough to learn to let go of something. To say enough is enough. Learn to love yourself enough to say that you no longer resonate with something that you were once so dead set and passionate on. That's okay. It's not, you've lost that loving feeling, or bring back that loving feeling. This is not that kind of scenario. All right, to the sea is upright. Flow state, finding your true north. Fork in the road. I don't know why I said fork that way. I was about to say something else, and it's a thing. So what the hell am I going to title this? Truth be told, stop trying to dress it up. Stop trying to put it on the pedestal and give it all these bells and whistles and glitter and unicorny type deal thingies. It's not that. This, to the sea, you found your true north. You are gravitating towards something greatly different. Please, you're at a crossroads. Choose the path of, do I want to say least resistance? Because this, even though it's least resistance, it's what you're gravitating towards. It's unique. It's not what you thought it was. It's such a mesh of so many things. To the sea. Truth be told. So, the truth be told of this is that you've grown up. I don't care if you're in your 80s. There's a new element to you. A new element of growing up with you. As long as you have breath in your body, you are in a consistent state of evolving and growing. I don't care if you're 100. Actually, I just saw something on my Facebook page the other day about this Native American dude who is like 146. I get that it's a long shot. The reality of it, I'm not 100% sure, but he looked like he was living the life, baby. So, as long as you have breath in your body, I don't care if you're 146 years old. You've evolved. You are still a perpetual student. So where is this taking us? I am being pulled to... Hold up. Where am I being pulled to? And if you're new to the channel, hey, I'm enjoying you here. Apparently communication's off. I don't even know. But make sure you hit the bell for notifications. I do have a coronavirus sale going on. It's been crazy. It's been so much fun. Ask questions about it. My email's going to be over here, somewhere over here. But you can find me on any social platform, so please do that. All right, daily guidance from the angels. We are hitting this up really hardcore with the oracle cards today. I'm feeling it. No. Okay. Perfect timing and assertiveness. All right. Now what? Play. Assertiveness and play. You will go have fun and you'll like it, damn it. Not quite how that works, but sure. Oh, Lauren, you're awesome. Okay, so as I'm reading this, I have an amazing message from a subscriber pop up. And I just want to say thank you, Lauren. You totally made that during the reading. Okay, what do we have? A lot of oracle cards. We have assertiveness. We have perfect timing, play, shower of abundance, and daydream. Follow your daydreams. That can mean two very specific things. Follow your dreams, follow your daydreams. Let your mind wander, see where it goes, see what's coming up to be healed, transmuted. See what actually is evolving in you that you are gravitating towards. Stop trying to condition it so much. Why don't you just let it be what it is? So the shower of abundance, once you let go and you step aside, get out of your own head with this and start to really play with this, this is when you're going to start to see all these little blips of opportunity pop open. This is something that you really should be on the playground playing with. This should make you feel rejuvenated, like feeling like a kid again. It's, God, this is really totally new moon and Leo energy. Completely passionate. Leo, Have you ever dated a Leo? Have you ever, do you have Leo as one of your placements? I have my Venus in Leo. Whoa. They call it the lion for a reason. That roar is ridiculous. So, look at this. The play, perfect timing, assertiveness. You gotta know when to say enough is enough and call it quits on a certain situation. Pull the damn plug and leave the room. This, when you leave the room, go out to the playground, go on the slide, get some static electricity going and start zapping some things and making some magic happen. This, follow your daydreams on it. Spirit is not messing around. You are going to be happy. You are going to like it. And if you try and resist it, so help me God. The Ace of Swords, passionate new beginning. Fast, hastiness. All right, now, maybe not so much a fast, passionate new beginning on this, but I do love that we are getting over these feelings of rejection. You are moving on far and wide, actually. So this, you're not even going to feed into it. This change, it kind of feels like a tower moment that you ignite. It's like you are jumping out and saying, you know what? I'm set. So, Ace of Swords. In reverse, we have the Four of Wands. Hate that. Hate that it's in reverse, but let's see what this is going on to. I like that this bad boy's in reverse because you want to know what? Nobody is worth your tears on this shit. Nobody is worth your feeling of inadequacy. No, we're not playing that game. You're not vying to prove yourself in this scenario. The only thing that you should be proving yourself to is you. Your only competition is with yourself and getting rid of ancestral patterns that have been breaking down through the generations and breaking these personal habits that stop you from your greatness. That is your competition. Nobody else. You don't have the same perspective. You don't have the same path in life. To compare the two, well, it's like comparing apples and oranges. Yeah, they're fruit, but guess what? They're very different. So, you know what? It's not even worth fighting for. It's really not. It's not fighting for that validation, attention, or any of that. You are moving on, and you're moving on pretty damn far away from wherever this is. Don't let people be so entitled to your time. Yeah. Anyone who is jarred by you setting that line, you know immediately to face that fact with them, that is a blatant lack of respect and a huge sense of entitlement, and who the hell are they? Let it go. Look at this. All right, Spirit, so now that we've said let the figurative bodies hit the floor, I feel like I always have to say that so people don't think I'm completely crazy. I'm weird, but, you know, completely crazy, I'd like to think, maybe not so much. All right, so what's on the other side of this? All right, we have some hard work paying off. We have messengers in the form of birds. And this, God. All right, so why is this showing up again? You see me shuffle on this. All right, Spirit, why am I seeing these damn cards again? Come on, out with it. Control freaks. All right. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Look at this. Okay. So you're seeing growth, but the thing is, you have to really actually cut it with certain people in your life. The fact that you put it in line and you are keeping that there, that's not sitting well with them. They have this huge ego that has suddenly been wounded. It's a very fragile ego. And now that it feels like there's a sense like they're actually coming back to give you the what's up in this situation. The thing is, the relationship is dying, but somebody has to actually call the time of death on this. Don't let them have your power. This is something that is very much a bloodsucker in your life. Don't let them have the satisfaction. This is a breaking up. Something, or even a few people, for Christ's sakes. This, you gotta learn how to call the time of death on a relationship that died a while. So apparently part 2, because I got interrupted. Sorry, that happens. So, This is getting rid of very toxic relationships and connections. This is dealing with really intimate relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic, because look, it's the Family card in reverse. This is just whatever intimacy looks like in this scenario. All right, so what can we expect from this? All right, emotional stability. This is a huge sense of overcoming whatever the problem is on your part. It's a huge empowerment, dropping all the burdens. A lot of this was people related, people who have not grown up in life, that aren't facing their shit, that you can't even force, yet they feel very attached to you. This, they haven't moved on. They're not going to move on, and this is not your problem. Let's see. The Page of Cups. You're going to be surrounded by what you really want. I'm a big fan of that. The thing is, you're taking it slow because you want to be certain about what is in the cup. You don't want to drink a fish. Nobody wants to drink a fish. Well, you want to know what? Some people like smoothies, and you want to know what there is omega-3 fatty acids. But let's be real. Not everybody's trying to drink a damn fish on this one. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a lot of generational healing coming into play. A lot of newfound loyalty. A lot of amazing new investments and connections. This is creating an amazing empire. Look at behind it. Look at behind the people. They're keeping their eyes on each other. They're not staring each other down, but it does have this amazing feeling of, wow, seeing right through the person and still wanting to be part of that. This is going to be a slow recovery. But you want to know what? You were in those connections for a very long time. So you have to find out who you are without them there. Because there was a lot of character conditioning in that. Isn't it crazy how you behave a certain way around people because they deem it acceptable? Just because it was accepted doesn't mean it was authentic. All right. Spirit, I want more. I want more good message coming in. All right. So apparently you got a lot to say, and I'll take it, baby. Okay. Oh, goodness. Knight of Wands. You cannot be afraid of making the wrong choice. You can't be afraid that everything's going to fall out. A lot of messages are incoming. A lot of communication is very quickly incoming. These are not small. And it's not... It doesn't... Okay, this is something that's going to have a huge effect in your life. This is a crossroads choice. So it's not you being afraid of making the wrong decision. It's you getting rid of all the decisions that are not in alignment with you, and you know it by the way that it feels. Which one makes you feel like you are crawling underneath your skin and feels like that has that little inner monologue going, hell no. Follow that. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You had complete ruins around you, but this was something that was very personal for you. You were in emotional ruins. You were in psychological ruins, a lot of you. This, again, general collective, don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. This is a huge stressful time. And the dissolving of whatever this was, it feels like it dissolved part of... I know this sounds trite, but it feels like it dissolved part of your innocence, maybe even a little bit of naivety. Again, I'm not saying that word right. Naivety? Anyway. Yeah. And by the way, I'm not calling anyone naive in a negative way. I think that that is something that is a beautiful way to look at the world. And I know that if somebody were to say in a very condescending way, you know, you're being naive or that you're naive, that's a very quick way to, you know, annoy a person. You're just being very clear and hoping for the best of a situation, but you are watching it like a hawk. So, Spirit, let's get some closing messages. And again, I'm sorry about the interruption. So, Spirit, closing messages. So we have, let's see, which one is this? Yeah, Angel Therapy Oracle cards. Throat chakra. You have a voice. Use it. Archangel Raphael. Don't worry about retaliation. This is the closure. You have a voice. Use it. I'll say it a million times. Please. It's something that is so important. You can't... you can't expect to make any headway with people with just assuming that they know that the stress that you're under and what they're putting you through and how you're feeling about the situation. You gotta call it out. You gotta say it like it is. And that is terrifying. It takes courage. Courage is something that you do in the face of fear. You feel the fear of the situation. You feel something that is agitating you about it. And you push through it. Even if your knees are shaking, you push through it. You're protected in this. You have to listen to you have to listen to you. You have to listen to your conscience on this one. Where is it pulling you? And how can you honor that about yourself? You have to honor yourself, and by reflection, honoring those people so they can see the real you, not just an image that you have been forced to try and uphold. Okay, so what's on the other side of this? Mediumship and integrity, and there's one more. Base chakra, newfound support, newfound passion, newfound sense of community, and I'm all for it. I absolutely love it. The integrity, the mediumship. I love this because, first off, it's like it feels as sharp as broken glass in this one. When you feel that sense of sharpness, that breaking, that it couldn't be any clearer if it tried, and you follow that, the more that it will become something that is right direct in your face. And it gives you that sense of empowerment. The base chakra goes all the way with you. So this is something about actions. You need to take action in this one. It's actions and authenticity and speaking your authenticity and your choice and your truth in the entire thing. You're exhausted. It's exhausting holding on to all of this, but you have to understand that you putting it out there, even if your knees are shaking, is a huge, huge step in courage. That's no little feat. And this is something that Spirit will absolutely, without question, reward. So, doing this, what can the collective expect on the other side of it? So, I'm actually getting a postcard from Spirit now. Again, general collective, not going to make sense to everybody. This is going to be from your main spirit guide, whoever's name comes up first. Don't correct it just because you want to hear from somebody different. But this is going to be Spirit message to you. Nope, just that one card, okay. So, dearest you, you watching this, or whoever you sent this to, how's it going? We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. One important thing to declare: love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they're wonderful. But something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and to birth it into existence. Love is without conditions. It is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that has caused it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, or better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission for the world to thrive and grow in it as well. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Love, Spirit. I hope that this reading made sense. Let me know in personal message, and feel free to reach out about asking about personal readings and the sale that's going on. Again, this is general collective, so don't force it if it doesn't, but I'm really glad that you showed up, and I hope that this finds you well. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. I love you very much.